In this chapter, students will learn how to organize and interpret data in histograms and line plots. Before 6th grade, students understood line plots as dot plots. 2nd grade students generated length data sets in inches or centimeters and represented the data on a line plot using whole numbers. In 3rd through 5th grades, students generated and represented data with fractional measures. The generated plots were then used in problem-solving contexts. One thing to note is that data derived from authentic context are more meaningful for the students. Line plots and dot plots are the same thing. Line plots are a type of display that positions data along the appropriate scale drawn as a number line. Here is an example of a line plot that shows the growth of bean sprouts in inches. One cool thing about line plots is that they are also an organizational tool. Students can actively plot data as it is collected rather than counting or sorting data before creating the plot. Histograms are often incorrectly seen as synonymous with bar graphs. Even though they do have a similar look, histograms are a graphical representation of numerical data that has been grouped into intervals. Here is an example of data that is looking at brown trout lengths in centimeters. The bar-like rectangles are called bins. Each bin represents the same sized interval. For this graph, each bin represents 3 centimeters. Histograms are related to line plots. However, one of the differences between these two graphs is that line plots are more useful with small data sets, whereas histograms are more useful with large data sets. After understanding how to create the graphs, students will learn how to interpret the data by describing the shape, clusters, gaps, and peaks. In this chapter, students will learn how to organize and interpret data in histograms and line plots.